Hello everyone, I'm the 5-minute reviewer. As you all know, traditionally speaking, Nintendo platforms tend to be not well known for their processing power. A lot of Nintendo ports have not done well in the transition from other platforms to Nintendo platforms. For instance, this game Rogue Trader for the Nintendo Switch is famous for accumulating lots of bugs and slow time. Same with the game Pathfinder and same with the game Banner Saga. However, there are some games which do very well on Nintendo ports, such that the Nintendo port is considered the superior version. And in this 5-minute video, I'm going to cover which games they are. So get ready and be prepared for the top 5 games which are better on Nintendo platforms.
That's it. I'm done with this hero stuff.
Now, the first game on the list at number 5 is Starlink Battle for Atlas. For the Switch version, it may not have sharper graphics than its contemporary counterparts like the PS4, but one thing it does very well compared to others is that the inclusion of Star Fox and exclusive missions which include the Star Fox team. In addition to that, the game actually came with toy ships if you bought the physical edition. For the Nintendo Switch version, you bought the physical edition, you came with the famous R-Wing used by the team Star Fox. So the Switch version is often considered superior to the other versions out there. Now, going back 20 years to 1998 is NFL Blitz for the Nintendo 64. Now, the Nintendo 64 version is considered the superior version. Why? For two reasons. Number one, it has shorter loading times. Number two, Nintendo 64 consoles come with already 4 inputs for 4 players to join up, whereas for PlayStation 1, it only came with 2 inputs. If you wanted 4 players to join, you need to buy extension and extension cord. So therefore, the Nintendo 64 is the superior version. Fast forward 10 years, and the next game I want to highlight is The Force Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii in 2008. Now, the PlayStation 3 version and the Xbox 360 version of The Force Unleashed were considered superior graphically to the Nintendo Wii. But what makes the Nintendo Wii version of this game were twofold. Number one, the inclusion of motion control. With motion control, technically you can use your force powers to move objects in multiple directions rather than limited by the control stick of your PlayStation or your Xbox. And number two, it had a dual mode where you get to use 2 different fighters, either Jedi or Sith, and combat each other. So if you ever wanted to see how Qui-Gon would go up against Ventress, or how Luke Skywalker would go up against Count Dooku, you can do so, but only for the Wii version. The Nintendo Switch, I'm glad to say, used the port of the Wii version, so you can also do the same for the Nintendo Switch. The oldest game on this list is 1994's Super Nintendo's version of Mortal Kombat 2. While the Sega Genesis version had better graphics and better background sound, the Super Nintendo version was considered the better version. The Super Nintendo version had better graphical quirks, voice acting, faster gameplay, and smoother frame rate than the Sega Genesis version. As such, this makes it the best way to play Mortal Kombat 2 from your home consoles at that time. At number 1 is Soul Calibur 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. Soul Calibur 2 was released for multiple platforms in the year 2003. It was released for the Xbox, it was released for the PlayStation 2, and released of course for the Nintendo GameCube. And these games are largely similar, barring some load times and something called progressive scan. And the main reason why you should choose any platform was actually the use of the exclusive character. Now, the one that attracted a lot of people to the Nintendo version of this game was actually the inclusion of Link as the exclusive character for the Nintendo GameCube version. This drew in a lot of Zelda fans and also drew in a lot of Soul Calibur fans to the Nintendo franchise. Now, just bear in mind that Nintendo is famous for protecting its IP and usually does not allow its characters to be featured in other games outside other Nintendo games. So to date, this is Link's most famous appearance outside a Nintendo licensed game. So everyone, what do you think? Do you think I should have included other Nintendo ports? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a good week ahead.